spray it with chemicals in order to protect it, and then you're sending it to the dry cleaners or you're throwing it out because it gets ruined if you spill something on it. This is a beautiful faux suede that feels buttery soft, but it has stretch. I mean, this is the ultimate in a blazer, having the stretch, being able to move and reach for things, being able to just get in and out of the car, you know, pick up your kids, all the fun things in a gorgeous classic double-breasted blazer silhouette, so you know it's never going out of style. The look and feel of this fabric is just so delicious, and of course, we can throw it in the machine and wash it at home.
Yes.
To me, that's like amazing.
It is. That, and to your point, this is a blazer that you will wear because it's not going to be stiff and uncomfortable. You can stretch and move and hug and bend and lift and drive and all the things that you really should be able to do in your blazers. In addition to throwing it on top of anything and elevate that look. So this is your opportunity to pick this up as a today's special. Now, I will tell you this. I threw on the cognac, love it. I just love the warmth of this color, and a lot of you do as well because it's been very popular. The solid black, also very popular. The gray, let's show you the charcoal, because between the black, the cognac, and this charcoal gray, these are gonna be your neutrals that can really work along with everything. If you do want to have fun with color, and I hope you do, you've got your choice of the deep red that Kate has on, or that rich blue, or the deep plum that we've got for you. So these are gonna be your kind of pop colors. And there's nothing to say that you can only get one, because when you find the right thing, get a few of them, especially on a price like this, less than $40. And Kate, this really is the time. Last hour we were talking about preparing for 2025, elevating your wardrobe, not changing everything, just adding those pieces that elevate what you already have, and a blazer does it.
Right, you don't have to actually go out and get a whole new wardrobe. The idea is that you just get pieces that are really going to transition and bring the rest of your pieces into, you know, 2025 with you. You know, maybe into, you know, the new era of you. Like, I want to wear more blazers. I want to look more pulled together. I want, you know, to look a little bit more effortless in my styling. I want to take the guesswork out of what I should be throwing on in the morning when I go to the office or when I'm running errands. We were talking last night about throwing this on over your sweats. That's like a huge thing, is wearing blazers over your sweatsuits, over, you know, your hoodies, back with your jeans, with, you know, tennis shoes, throwing on a baseball cap. It's so easy to do something like that, and it really doesn't take any extra thought, right? Because a lot of times we look at outfits and we're like, I never would have thought of that. I don't know how to put that together. It's literally a blazer, a t-shirt, and a pair of jeans and some sneakers. And it's like, go to your closet. Do you have all of those pieces? That's what you should be thinking.
Yes.
What, you know, how can I switch this up a little bit? I have this, you know, this dress that I love, but I can't wear it in the fall or winter because, you know, maybe it's more of a spring summer dress, but I love the colors. I would love to be able to wear it now. Throw a blazer over it. Put on some tall boots, some stockings or some pantyhose, and you can absolutely wear it right now. You know, think a little bit outside the box, because that is what the blazer does. It goes back with everything, and especially when you have such a timeless and classic silhouette that's never going to go out of style. And that's really the trick at the end of the day, is even if you have pieces that are a little bit more trendy, that, you know, look a little bit more dated, you throw on something that's classic and timeless, instantly changes the whole look, and it brings it into something current.
For sure, and that's what this is. That's why it's not too long, it's not too boxy, it's not too fitted, it's not too anything. I know over the last couple of years, we've seen a really big oversized trend that I never jumped onto because I just thought, am I gonna like that in a few months? So the fact that you've got really an everyday classic fit is huge. Let me give you a couple of call outs real quick. So the cognac I have on is gonna be the first one to go, hands down. It's very limited now at this point, only a few hundred left, and that's, let me show you, and that's extra small to 3X, and I'm wearing it in the medium, which is my regular size. The black has now entered into the realm of limited, which speaks volumes, because we always bring in the most of black in anything we bring in, because that's what we're always reaching for, right? So the fact that black is now starting to get limited, again, speaks volumes. To me, that says, so many of you are picking up a couple of them. You're getting the black, and then you're also getting another color, which is very smart. So extra small to 3X, this is the time to go for it. Really great length. I'm 5'5", so you see where it hits. It's not too short, and it's certainly not oversized. You can push the sleeves up, which we'll show you. I was saying last hour that I'm always impressed with the amount of facing you have, because if you've ever had a blazer that when it blew up, you saw this like white lining and it just looked unfinished.
Yeah, it's like this little strip.
This
and
strip,
then,
yeah. Look at how much facing you have in there. That's not an accident, and it's usually an extra added expense. $39.99.
Yeah.
You cannot go wrong with this blazer. Go ahead and shop for yours.
Right, and just to talk a little bit more about the fit, you can see on the back of this gorgeous electric blue color that we do have the princess seaming. So we have it a little bit on the back, we have it on the front, because we want to accentuate the fact that you have feminine curves. We're not trying to throw you into a box. This is not, you know, your husband's blazer, your boyfriend's blazer. We also have the center seam down the middle, so that's gonna elongate you, and you can see the length on this. Again, you get great coverage in the back. And then turning it around to the front, you can see, again, more of that princess seaming. We do have the functioning pockets on the front and these gorgeous buttons. There's 6 of them, and there's this, sort of these vintage brushed gold buttons on here. Iman loves her gold, so she's always trying to bring us something that's really gonna say high-end luxury. It's very Ralph Lauren. It's very, has that like old money, you know, vibe and style to it. So classic, beautifully done. And this jacket looks stunning whether it's opened or buttoned. And that's a true testament to tailoring. So it could look great if it's buttoned, and as soon as you open it, it lays weird. And then you're like, oh, that was a mistake. And you know, you gotta keep it closed, or vice versa. When you close it, and it's like, oh, this does not look right when it's buttoned. This actually looks beautiful both ways.
For sure. And you see it there on the girls, and you see it's pliable. I hadn't even thought about belting it,
Yep,
like Angie did, but she belted it. How great is that? So Lauren has it on in probably the most classic way we're going to see it. You've got that, she's wearing one of the turtlenecks. She's got it on with some Iman jeans, and she threw on the blazer. And now she can go to a meeting. She can go to a party. She can go to dinner.
Yeah,
she can go
was
anywhere.
just so classy. I mean, she went from her yacht, and now I feel like, where's she going? Like, I want to go with you, Lauren.
She has a meeting with her financial advisor. She's going to the bank.
Yes, that's exactly. It's so effortless. I mean, it really, if you break it down, it's jeans, a turtleneck, and a blazer.
Yes.
But when you think of it in terms like that, like it's so simple, and then you see it put together like that, and it's like, wow, it looks like she put so much thought and care into this look, and just the way that everything fits is so spot on. And that's the true testament to these pieces by Iman, is that you can pick up a blazer and a turtleneck and jeans anywhere. Yes. Is it gonna fit you? Is it going to fit like that? Probably not. Probably not.
Yes, but you've got it here, and you didn't spend an arm and a leg for it. Our regular price on this, just newsflash, is going to be almost $90. Okay, but it's a today special today, and it's $39.99. And there it is in the classic black that a lot of you are getting. You see how Kenya zhuzhed up the sleeves in faux suede, because if this were genuine suede, you couldn't do that, because a lot of times suede is stiff and thick and heavy and immobile.
I have to tell this story. I had this suede shift dress. It was so pretty. It was black, of course, because I wear a lot of black. And as we were talking about earlier, you touch it and it gets everywhere. So it's like your hands are instantly black. I could literally put this dress on the floor and it would stand up on its own. I never actually wore the dress. I think I may have worn it once and was like completely covered in, you know, black ink afterwards. But yeah, the dress stood up on its own. It was like a joke in my house. My son was like, what is happening? It's like, look.
Stiff suede.
The ghost in there. Like, yeah, because it doesn't move. It doesn't, it takes so long for suede to break in like that. If it does, eventually it's worn, you know, worn down so bad. And so this is like, we're just gonna go ahead and bypass all that. You know, there's no ghost living in your jacket. It's not gonna stand up on its own. It's actually so very, very soft and scrumptious. I mean, this is something you roll up and throw into the bottom of a suitcase if you wanted to travel with it, because you're not traveling with other blazers. They take up way too much room.
Yes.
Right?
This, you're traveling with it with no worries. I have it's so funny you mentioned that. I had a pair of suede pants. And first off, you could hear me coming because they were loud. I felt like I was creating fire because they were so heavy and they were rubbing together. And I gained like 2 pounds and I couldn't wear them anymore because they were not gonna give with me. So I appreciate the look of suede, but I appreciate a stretch.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate movement. I appreciate quiet when I'm walking because you're not making a lot of noise and all of that. And we can laugh because been there, done that, we got smarter.
Yes.
And Iman could wear any fabric she wants. She said, I want something that's comfortable. As a matter of fact, you're gonna see these on her. And what I want you to clue in, not just how great she looks, but how she's moving in this blazer in a way that a lot of times in stiff, uncomfortable blazers, you couldn't move like this. You couldn't be free-flowing like this.
No, not at all. I mean, you could just see with the way that she plays with it, the way it's draping on her body, that it's not stiff, that it's moving with her. We don't have shoulder pads or anything in this, so that's literally just the way that it drapes on the body. It's impeccably tailored. The colors are gorgeous. I love that she's showing us different ways to wear back with what looks like could be summer and sundresses. So that's a great way to transition those pieces by just throwing a blazer on over it, and then you can wear those any time of year. So it really does expand your wardrobe.
It really does. And this is the thing. So you can see Lauren, all she didn't change her outfit. She just put on a different color blazer.
Yep.
Do you see how it just works with everything? And now she's wearing the charcoal, which, you know, you're gonna call it gray, but you're gonna order the charcoal and it just blends in. So while you're watching, I want you to go ahead and shop. Lauren is wearing that one in the extra small, that's her regular size. You see Angie's wearing hers in the medium. I'm also wearing medium, and this is a regular size, okay? And she also has it on in that rich blue, rich royal blue. You're gonna see Brooke in that one, and she's wearing it in the small, her regular size, and she has it on in that deep purple, which is a signature Iman Global Chic color. And Kate, you're wearing it in the deep red, in the dark red, and you're wearing it in the extra small?
Extra small.
Extra small, regular size.
Yes.
That's your regular size.
True to size.
I have it on in the medium. That's my regular size as well. And so I want you to order yours in the size that feels comfortable for you. I'm wearing a long sleeve top underneath it as well, and I had no problems putting my arms in here, which again are things you have to think about when it comes to blazers. So the way you shop, this is right there on the home screen on hsn.com, or if you're using the app, you're gonna see it right there on that home screen. Or if you wanna use the QR code, do it. Or if you wanna call, you can do that as well. But I don't want you to wait until after Christmas because it is a Today Special today for you. And cognac, we're down into the 500s of what we have left now. And then it's gonna be gone. Black, we have fewer than 1,000, and then that's it for the rest of the day. So, you know, I appreciate the fact that we put a lot of effort into shopping for other people, you know, for tomorrow, for the big day. But now is your time to find the things for you.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you think this is going to be under the tree waiting for you tomorrow?
No.
Unless you told someone and dropped some really big hints, I'm going to tell you probably not.
Yeah.
So yeah, and just thinking about all the things that we do for, you know, our friends and our family at this time of year, you know, we do spend so much time thinking about other people, and I think that's fantastic. But then at the end of the day, like, what are you doing for yourself? Maybe you have plans or visions for yourself for 2025, and you know, you're looking for a new job, or you know, you're just looking to gain more confidence, or you know, take care of yourself more. Like these are things that can help you with that. You know, when you feel good about yourself, when you feel comfortable, it exudes that out into the world, and it really does sort of snowball into other things.
For sure. I've been seeing so many. I'm such a like YouTube girl. I'm always on YouTube. Are you? And I've seen so many things about reinvent yourself and all of those things. And it's not any big things. It's little things that can make the difference. And much of it, you know, kind of starts with how you see yourself in the mirror. And for you, if you see a little bit more, you want to exude a little bit more authority, the one piece of article of clothing that I can think that comes straight to mind is a blazer. And in this case, it's a very chic, the look of suede blazer. And I wanted to show you this too, because we've been talking about the details of this for $39.99. It's that look of suede all the way through. So just like I showed you, the facing on that just goes for miles on the inside. If you decided to flip up the collar, again, it's the same material everywhere. So you don't have any areas that you would feel like, oh, I can't style it that way because it came unfinished. It is finished through and through everywhere. You're really gonna feel confident in this. And I say go for it now while we've got them on sale before they turn into almost $90 here at HSN.
Yeah, I was just watching a YouTube video that was talking about if you want to have more confidence and, you know, just kind of help propel yourself a little bit further along, that you should wear more red.
Oh.
So I got my red blazer on. And, you know, a little bit of red and a lipstick, and I'm like, all right, I can wear more red. I mean, I used to have red hair, so I never had to think about it, but now that I'm not a redhead anymore, it's like I need to be more conscious of wearing more red.
That's
so this rich red, and it doesn't have to be a bright red, it doesn't have to be that Santa red. I mean, this is like beautiful year-round color, but it's, you know, it creates a sense of authority.
For
and,
sure.
And instills confidence in yourself and other people in you.
For sure. And I'm glad you shared that, because you also said in your closet you have a lot of black, which a lot of us do, which is why we always bring in the most in black.
Yep.
But this is an easy way to kind of step out of that, even if it's just a little bit, even if you're just gonna tiptoe out of that, you add a pop of color.
Yeah, and what an easy thing to do. And if you're like halfway through the day and you're like, oh man, I just need to retreat back into that black, you just take the jacket off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like, you know, your whole outfit. It's just that little bit, but it really can just completely transform your entire sort of outlook on the day.
Do it. I want you to do it. You can see Kenya changed into the cognac. I love that she's got it on with a sequin top that's coming up in this hour. It's like a really nice kind of sequin tee. And then that beautiful look of leather skirt. But you see, again, the blazer is going to work across the board. And this is it's faux suede. It's this double-breasted style. It is not overly trendy in any way, so you are gonna have it and wear it and feel confident in it no matter when and how you wear it. And on FlexPay, it's $13. So if the only thing that's keeping you away is that, oh gosh, I've been doing a lot of shopping, you know, this December and November, that's what FlexPay is for. And you might be, you know, maybe you asked Santa Claus for money, because I know a lot of people get money for Christmas.
Oh, that's what my son asked for.
Yeah.
What do you want for Christmas?
Did he get it? No, I'm kidding. We'll have to see tomorrow.
Yeah, pretty much everything.
Yeah.
All he got.
So if maybe money is under the tree for you and you're saying, okay, I want to spend it in the best way possible, I want to stretch it as much as I can, today's special price is going to be the way for you. So instead of almost 90, it's less than 40. We've got it in, you saw the charcoal gray, there's that rich royal blue. We've got it in the deep plum. I have it on in, oh, you're gonna see it there in the cognac. We also have that black and the deep red. Those are your options there. And this is gonna be your opportunity to go ahead and pick it up, okay? hsn.com or the app or the QR code. Now, if you're saying, I want one of the colors,